everyone, welcome back sa aking channel, GTR Math Tutorial. So, in this video, I will discuss 25 items for let reviewer for math majors. So, yung mga nauna kong video ay para yun sa math ng general education at sa civil service na math. So, ngayon naman, mag-start na ako ng for major. So, this is just the part 1. So, 25 items. So, expect kayo na marami pang mga susunod. So, medyo mahirap ng konti na ito dahil para na nga ito sa mga math major. So, expect na meron ng may mga part na konti ng calculus, analytic geometry, probability, and so on. So, sana supportahan nyo ako at good luck sa inyo sa lahat ng mga magte-take ng LET sa June ba or September. So, hindi ko alam kung kailan yung exact date. So, good luck sa inyong lahat. So, sa mga nagre-review, sana matuto kayo dito. Okay, simulan na natin. Okay, so 25 item, let reviewer for mathematics, majorship, part 1. Okay, so let's start. So, number 1, the greatest common factor of 260 and 520 is so letter A, 260, letter B, 65, letter C, 39, and letter D, 13. Ayan. So, paano ba tayo kumuha ng greatest common factor? So, tandaan nyo ang greatest common factor, ang palatandaan dyan, lagi siyang mas maliit dun sa dalawang number. Yung maliit dun sa dalawang number or mas maliit. Kasi minsan nakakalito yung greatest common factor tsaka yung LCM, least common multiple. So, tandaan pag greatest common factor, laging mas maliit dyan sa dalawang number na yan or isa dyan sa dalawang number. Okay? So, ang paggawa ng greatest common factor, ang karaniwang ginagawa, yung factor 3. Tapos, kung ano yung common sa kanilang dalawa, yun ay magiging GCF nila. So, halimbawa, 260. Ano ba yung prime factors ng 260? So, kung tandaan nyo itong ganitong technique, yung prime factors. So, 26, pwede yung or 260, so pwede yung i-multiply sa 13, tsaka 20. Then factors ng 20, so that is 5 times 4, and then factors ng 4 ay 2 times 2. So therefore, ang factors ng 260, prime factors niya, 13, 5, 2, and 2. So yung 520, ganun din, gagawin natin, ganyan din, kunin natin yung prime factors, tas kung ano yung common sa kanila, yun na yung greatest common factor. Pero bago nyo gawin itong ganitong technique, tingnan nyo muna yung dalawang numbers, 260 and 520. So kung mapapansin nyo, pag dinoble natin itong 260, equal na agad siya sa 520. So hindi na natin kailangan gawin ito yung prime factors. Since 260, pag minultiply sa 2 yan, 520 na agad yan. So ibig sabihin, 520 is divisible by 260. So therefore, the greatest common factor or GCF ng 260 and 520 is, so ganun lang kasimple, letter A na agad yung sagot natin. Okay, so paggawa ng GCF, compare nyo muna agad yung dalawang number. Kung pwedeng i-divide nung isa, yung pangalawa, so yun na yung GCF natin. Pero pag hindi naman pwede, so ganito yung technique na gagawin natin. So yun, kunin lang ang prime factor, tas kung ano yung common sa kanilang dalawa, yun na yung magiging GCF. Okay, next, number 2. So the football fields are 120 meter from goal line to goal line. So if Ben Memorial Football Field is 400 meters around, how wide is the field? So, ang problem na to ay tungkol lang sa perimeter dahil given 120 meters from goal line to goal line. So, ito na yung length. Length ng rectangle dahil football field, rectangle yan, no? So, Ben Memorial Football Field is 400 meters around. So, therefore, yung 400, ito na yung perimeter natin. So, ang hinahanap lang dito is how wide. So, yan yung W. Okay? So, ang formula ng perimeter, so gamitin lang natin ang formula ng perimeter. So, perimeter is equal to 2L plus 2W. So, substitute lang natin yung mga given dyan sa problem. So, perimeter is 400. Then, length is 120. So, we have 2 times 120 plus 2W. So, just solve for W. So, simplify lang natin. So, we have 400 equals 2 times 120. So, that is 240 plus 2W. So, solve for W. So, subtract 240 to both sides. So, para matira ay W na lang sa right side natin. So, cancel out. So, 400 minus 240. So, that is 160 equals 2W. Then, finally, divide both sides by 2. So 2 divided by 2, so that is 1. So therefore, W is equal to 160 divided by 2 is equal to, ayan, ayun na sumulat, 80 meters. So therefore, the answer is letter D. Okay, so bago pala tayo magsimula, no, hindi ko agad nasabi. No, sana i-pinost nyo muna para sagutan nyo muna bago nyo tingnan yung answer ko. Okay? So number 3, so medyo simple lang to. So ano ba yung technique natin kapag nagsisimplify tayo ng ganitong expression? Pag positive, yung nasa labas ng grouping symbol, so pwedeng grouping symbol, parenthesis, brace, tsaka bracket. Kapag positive, tanggalin nyo na lang directly yon. Kapag naman preceded by negative sign, so change the sign of each term inside the grouping symbol. So kagaya na to, minus, so change nyo yung sign nito. So kung may minus ulit, so change nyo yung sign ng nasa loob. Then ito, positive no? So pag positive, just remove the grouping symbol. Okay, so simplify na natin. So karaniwan nagsisimula sa loob pero kahit naman sa labas magsimula, basta i-apply nyo lang yung rule, ano? So, solve natin. So, we have x. So, kagaya na sinabi ko, positive ito. Tapos, grouping symbol. So, tanggalin na lang natin directly ang grouping symbol na yan kasi positive yung nasa labas Okay, so we have x plus 6x. So, we have minus. So, we have 3x. So, tanggalin natin itong grouping symbol na parenthesis. Minus, so magiging negative ito. Ito naman ay positive. So, minus x plus 2y. Then just copy this, minus 6y. So, simplify lang natin. So, we have x plus 6x. Pwede nang i-combine to dahil nasa labas naman to. So, we have 7x. Then, copyhin muna natin. Then, combine like terms. So, 3x minus x. So, that is 2x. And then, 2y minus 6y. So, that is minus 4y. Then, we have negative sign outside the grouping symbol. So, change the sign. So, 2x will become negative 2x. And then, negative 4y will become positive 4y. Then, combine like terms, 7x minus 2x. 7x minus 2x. So, that is equal to 5x plus 4y. Therefore, the answer is letter D. Okay, so next, number 4. So, simplify x squared minus 5x plus 6 divided by x squared plus 3x minus 10. So, ang gagawin dito, simpleng factoring lang ito. So, x squared minus 5x plus 6. So, pwede yung isulat so factor lang natin. So, trinomial na yan. No? So, by trial and error. So, yung denominator, ganun din, by trial and error. So, simplify lang natin yan. So, factor of x squared. So, factor of x squared ay x and x. Then, factors of positive 6 such that the sum is negative 5. So, ano ba ang factors ng positive 6? So, ang factors ng positive 6, so pwedeng 6 and 1, positive 6, positive 1, so negative 6, negative 1, so pwede ring positive 3 and 2 or negative 3 and negative 2. So, dyan sa apat na pairs natin, so alin ba dyan ang sum is negative 5? So, i-add nyo lang lahat yan, bawat magka-pair, so yan lahat ng possible factors ng positive 6. So, ito yung ang sum is negative 5. So, therefore, x squared minus 5x plus 6, so we have x minus 3, and then x minus 2. Then sa baba naman, so we have x squared plus 3x minus 10. So factor ulit yan. Trinomial yan. So x and x. So factor of x squared, x and x. Then factors of negative 10 such that the sum is positive 3. So therefore, we have 5 and 2. So positive ang 5, then negative 2. Then cancel natin yung common sa numerator and denominator. So we have x minus 2. So therefore, the answer is x minus 3 over x plus 5. So, hanapin nyo lang, x minus 3, x plus 5. The answer is letter C. Okay, next. Okay, so ayan, pause nyo muna, then try to answer yung 4 numbers na yan. Okay, so number 5. Julie Gomez works as a saleswoman. She is paid salary of 3,000 a week plus 2% commission on sales over 4,000. So, find her gross pay for a week in which her sales are 9,500. Okay, so find her gross pay. So, Julie Gomez, saleswoman, she is paid salary of, so ang salary niya is 3,000. Plus, meron daw siyang commission, 2% commission. So, 2%, so that is 0.02. Commission on sales over 4,000. So, yung lalampas sa 4,000, may 0.02% ng commission. So, ang gross pay niya ay 9,500. So, syempre, edi i-multiply lang natin yan. So, 0.02 times subtract natin yung 9,500 sa 4,000. So, yun yung magiging commission niya. So, 9,500 minus 4,000. Okay, so yan na yung ating expression para sa salary. Ayan, salary ni Julie Gomez. So, therefore, we have 3,000 plus 0.02, then subtract 9,500 minus 4,000. So, that is 5,500. So, pwede namang kayong gumamit ng calculator. So, we have 3,000 plus 2 times 5,500. So, that is 110. Tama? 110. 100. So, tanggalin yung dalawang zero. So, 110 na lang. Okay, so then add. So, therefore, the answer is 3,110 pesos. So, the answer is letter C. Okay, so next, number 6. So, kagaya ulit nung kanina. So, simplify lang natin. So, kagaya nung kanina, kapag negative sign, so 2x minus quantity 3y minus, ayan, brace, 5x minus parenthesis 7y minus 6x. So, pwede tayo magsimula sa loob para mas madali, or kahit naman sa labas, pwede rin. Basta i-apply nyo nga, basta negative yung nasa labas, change the sign of each term inside the parenthesis. So, start na lang tayo sa loob ulit. Sa loob. So, just copy. So, we have 2x minus, so we have 3y minus 5x. Okay, so remove the grouping symbol, the parenthesis. So, this will become minus 7y. Then, we have positive 6x. Okay, so wala na yung parenthesis. Ayan. Then, combine muna. So, we have 5x, and 6x. So, combine natin yun. So, we have 11x. So, just copy the rest. So, we have 2x minus 3y. So, we have minus 5x plus 6x. So, we have 11x minus 7y. So, medyo pangit yung sulat ko. No? Hindi pa ako sanay dito sa nagamit ko XP pen. Okay, so ayan, so next, tanggalin ulit natin yung negative sign. So, change the sign of each term. So, we have, so equal siya sa 2x minus 3y. So, we have changed the sign of 11x and 7y. So, we have negative 11x and then positive 7y. Then, combine like terms. So, we have 2x minus, so 3y minus 11x. So, combine 3y and 7y. So, we have 10y minus 11x. Then, change the sign again. So, we have 2, since negative, so we have negative 10y plus 11x. So, finally, combine 2x and 11x. So, that is equal to 13x minus 10y. So, which is 13x minus 10y. So, letter C. Parang puro letter C yung sagot, ano? So, yan, letter C. Okay, so next, find the least common multiple. So, ito na yung kanina. Kanina, GCF, no? So, ngayon naman, least common multiple or LCM of 72, 36, and 6. So, ayan, natandaan ha. Pag least common multiple, ito naman, laging malaki to. Malaki dun sa tatlong numbers or yung isa dun sa tatlong numbers. Okay? So, GCF, mas maliit. Okay? So, LCM, mas malaki dapat dahil multiple yun eh. So, minsan, nagkakabaligtad kasi yun eh. So, pag ganyan namang least common multiple, tingnan nyo lagi yung pinakamalaking number. Yan kasi posibleng maging sagot yung pinakamalaking number. So, yung 72, di ba yung 36, pwede siyang isulat as 36 times 2, 72. So, therefore, pwedeng maging least common multiple yung 72. Tapos, yung 6, ang 6 meron ding 72, ano? So, dahil 6 times 6, 36. So, times 2, 72. So, therefore, common multiple nila ay yung 72. Okay? So, ganun lagi. Pag LCM, itry nyo lagi yung yung pinakamalaking number. So, 72. So, that is 36 times 2, 72 na yan. Tapos, yung 6 naman ay 6 times 6, 36. So, yun. So, therefore, least common multiple nila ay 72. Okay? So, next, number 8. So, kagaya ulit nung kanina. No? So, parang napadami yung ganito example natin. So, therefore, we have change the sign. So, preceded by negative sign. So, 2y minus quantity x minus 3y minus 3x. So, just change the sign of x minus 3y. So, we have 2y minus x plus 3y minus 3x. Then, combine like terms. So, 2y plus 2y 2y plus 3y, so we have 5y, negative x minus 3x, so we have negative 4x. So the answer is 5y minus 4x. Ito yon. So nabaliktad lang yung pwesto. Negative 4x plus 5y or 5y minus 4x. Okay, so next slide. So number 9. O, paki-post nyo ulit tapos try nyo sagutan. So 3/4 of the participants in a regional training program are from private universities. So sulat natin, parang hindi nakasulat na fraction. So no, so 3/4. Yan, so 3/4 of the participants in a regional training program are from private universities. So 2/3 of these, we have 2/3 of these are from teachers education institution. So if there are 96 participants, how many of them represent private teacher education institution? Okay, so simple lang, no? So kunin lang natin yung 3/4 kasi 3/4 daw ng participants ay from private universities. Then 2/3 of these came from a teacher's education institution. So 96 ang participants. So how many of them represent private teacher education? So all we have to do is get the 3/4 of 96 and then after that get the 2/3. Or para mas madali, i-multiply natin ng diretso. So 3/4 times 2/3 times 96. So yun na yung private teacher education institution. So mas madali kasi diretso na natin na multiply kasi mukhang may makakancel agad. Therefore, we have 3/4 times 2/3 of 96. Ayan, so kita nyo na, may makakancel kasi agad kaya diniretso na natin. So 3 divided by 3, so that is equal to 1. Then 2/4, so pwedeng ma-divide yan, so ma-lowest term. So 2 divided by 2, so that is 1. And then 4 divided by 2 is 2. So therefore, ang natira na lang is 96/2. So lahat yung mga na-cancel, 1 na lang yun. So hindi na isusulat. So 96 divided by 2, so the answer is 48. Okay, so therefore, 48 ang galing sa private teacher education institution. Okay, so next. So medyo madadali pa, no? Okay, so number 10. Honculada Company manufactures beds. In its catalog, a double bed is priced 9,000 pesos less a discount of 20%. Yan, tungkol lang sa discount to. So what will Jacob Department Store have to pay for the double bed? So pag nagko-compute tayo ng discount, isasubtract lang natin yung 20% ng 9,000. So dalawa yung technique eh. Pwedeng 9,000 minus 20% of 9,000 or pwede rin naman yung isa, 9,000 times pag wala kasing discount, 100%. Di ba? So kung may less na 20%, pwedeng isubtract na lang natin yung 20% sa 100%. So pwede rin yung ganung solution. So magiging ano na lang siya, 9,000. So may discount na 20%. So from 100%, babawasan nyo ng 20. So magiging 9,000 times 80% na lang siya. So yun yung isa pang technique or yung isa pwede rin. So 80% that is 0.8. So 9,000 times 0.8 ang 80%. So therefore that is 8 times 9. So that is 8 times 9 is 72. So we have 3 zeros but 1 decimal. So 7,200. So therefore the correct answer is letter A, 7,200. Or yung isang solution, ganito lang yon, 9,000 minus 20% of 9,000. So minus 20% of 9,000. So same answer lang yan. So equals 9,000 minus 20% of 9,000. So that is 2 times 9, 1,800. So same answer, 7,200. Okay, so next, perform the indicated operation. So we have y squared minus 2y minus 15 divided by y squared minus 9 minus 12 minus 4y over y squared minus 6y plus 9. So obvious naman, kitang-kita naman natin na pwedeng lahat ay factorable. Tama? So since quadratic sila, tatlong quadratic. So y squared, square ang highest exponent, then itong isa ay linear, y lang. Or 1 lang ang exponent. Okay, so i-factor lang natin isa-isa. So i-factor natin isa-isa. So y squared minus 2y minus 15. So ang factor niyan ay, so we have y squared, so factor niyan ay 2y. Then factors of negative 15. So obvious naman, negative 15. Ang factors niyan ay 5 and 3. So isang positive, isang negative. So para maging negative 2y ang sum, edi ang factors ng negative 15 is negative 5 and positive 3. When we multiply negative 15, when we add negative 5 plus 3 is negative 2. So therefore we have y minus 5 and y plus 3. Then for the denominator, we have difference of two perfect square. So y squared minus 9, so that is equal to, so di ba meron tayong ganitong property. We have a squared minus b squared, so that is equal to a plus b times a minus b. So apply lang natin yan. Since 9 is pwedeng isulat ang 9 as 3 square. Okay, so therefore equal na siya sa y plus 3 times y minus 3. So minus, so pwedeng may makancel agad dito sa unang term natin, no? So parehas may y plus 3, so cancel out na yung y plus 3. So matitira na lang y minus 5 over y minus 3. Then dito naman sa kabila, so we have y squared, ito mo ng numerator, 12 minus 4y, may common sila. 12 and 4, may common na 4. So factor out 4. So nilabas natin yung 4. So 12 divided by 4, so may matitira pa ditong 3 minus, pinactor out yung 4, so magiging y na lang ito. Then for the denominator, so we have y squared minus 6y plus 9. So pwedeng gamitin natin ganito or perfect square trinomial kasi ito. Since ano bang factor ng y squared? So that is y and y. Then factors of positive 9 na magiging negative 6, so parehas dapat negative 3. Or perfect square trinomial nga yan, parehas y minus 3 yan . Okay, so ngayon pwede, simplify natin. So we have 3 minus y sa numerator and y minus 3 naman sa denominator. Pag ganyang baligtaran, pwede natin i-cancel yan. Pero the answer is negative 1. So ito y plus 3, 1 lang yon. So pag minus naman, pag baligtad, so y minus 3 and 3 minus y, pwedeng i-cancel yan, pero the answer is negative 1. Okay? So ganun lang yon. Kasi halimbawa meron tayong 3 minus 5 over 5 minus 3. Di ba? Nabaligtad. So ang sagot dyan, 3 minus 5 is negative 2 over 5 minus 3, 2. So therefore, the answer is negative 1. So kaya pag nabaligtad tapos negative, pwede nyo i-cancel out yan, pero negative 1 yung sagot. Okay, so simplify natin. So we have y minus 5 pag sa numerator, sa first term, over y minus 3. Then we have two negatives, negative 4 times negative 1, so that will become positive 4 over y minus 3. Okay, so as you can see, meron tayong similar fractions. Parehas yung denominator natin, y minus 3. Since parehas ang denominator, just add the numerator. So add the numerator, y minus 5 plus 4. So i-add natin yung y minus 5 plus 4. So yung itong constant, negative 5 and positive 4, i-add lang natin. Since same sila ng denominator. Okay, so therefore we have y negative 5 plus 4, so that is negative 1 over y minus 3. So therefore the answer is, okay, ayun, letter A. Answer is letter A. Okay, so number 12. So express z as a function of x and y. Express z as a function of x and y if z is directly proportional to the difference of x minus y. So walang isa-solve dito. So parang definition lang ito. When we say directly proportional, halimbawa, y is directly proportional to x. So ang equation nun, y is directly proportional. Ayan. So y is directly proportional to x. Yan yung equation nun. K is constant. Okay? Kapag inversely proportional naman, y is inversely proportional to x. So y is equal to k over x. So ganyan yung palatandaan sa directly proportional at inversely proportional. So may constant tayo. Pwedeng k, pwedeng c. So sa problem na ito, sa example na to, c ang constant natin. So pag directly proportional, tandaan, meron laging constant doon. C or k. So therefore, sa choices natin, yung letter B and letter Z, walang constant. So ang pwede na lang maging answer natin is letter A or letter D. Since directly proportional, walang denominator yan. Directly proportional, ganito lang dapat yan. To the difference. So therefore, the answer natin, so may denominator tong letter D. So therefore, ang answer is letter A. So yan, Z is directly proportional. Ayan na yung constant. C to the difference of x minus y. So ito na yung x minus y. So z is equal to c. C is the constant. So times x minus y. Okay, so next. Okay, so paki-ano muna ulit. Pause, then try to answer. Okay, so next, number 13. So find the equation of an ellipse in the general form if the equation of the ellipse in the equation of the ellipse in standard form is given by, so we have x minus 7 squared over 4 plus y minus 2 squared over 25 equals 1. So, sulat lang natin sa general form. The equation. Parang nadoble pala yung type ko, no? So, find the equation of an ellipse in the general form if the equation of the ellipse in standard form is given by. So, may typo lang tayo, ha? So, ibig sabihin lang yan, isulat sa general form. So, ayan, mga choices natin, nasa general form. So, kailangan walang denominator. So, ang denominator natin ay meron tayong 4 and 25. So, para mawala yung denominator, i-multiply lang natin sa LCD ng 4 and 25. So, that is 100. So, multiply natin both sides by the LCD, which is 100, para mawala yung denominator. So, both sides by 100. Okay? So, ito na siya. So, 100 divided by 4, so that is 25. Then, we have x minus 7 squared plus, so 100 divided by 25, so that is 4. Then, we have y minus 2 squared equals 100. Okay, so now expand lang natin itong square of binomial. So, may pattern naman tayo sa square of binomial, di ba? So, if we have minus, so minus ang gamitin natin, a minus b squared, so that is equal to a squared minus 2ab plus b squared. So, yan yung ating pattern. So, square the first term minus twice the product of a and b plus square of the last term. So, apply lang natin yan. So, therefore, we have 25 times I squared the first term, x squared minus twice the product. So, x times 7 times 2. So, we have 14x. Plus square of the last term, 7 times 7, 49. Plus, we have 4. And then, square the first term, y squared minus y times 2 times another 2. So, minus 4y plus square of the last term, 2 square, so that is 4. Equals 100. So, ayan, sisimplify na lang natin yan. So, distribute 25 dito sa tatlo. Then, 4, ganun din, distribute niya sa tatlo yung 4 natin. So, we have 25x squared minus, pwede tayong mag-calculator dyan, ha? Medyo malaking number. So, tandaan sa left, pwedeng mag-calculator. 25 times 14, so that is 350. Plus 25 times 49, so we have 1,225 plus 4y squared. 4 times negative 4y, so we have negative 16y. 4 times 4, positive 16 equals 100. So ayan, combine like terms na lang tayo dyan. So yung mga choices natin, nauna yung x squared, then y squared. Ano? So ayusin lang natin, arrange natin. So therefore, equal to sa 25x squared. Isunod natin ang y squared. So we have 4 plus 4y squared. Isunod natin ang x. Nasaan na yung x? So parang may nagkulang sa x natin. May x dito, 350x to. Sorry. So minus 350x. Then minus 16y. Then, add natin yung 1225 tsaka 16. So 1225 plus 16, so that is equal to 1241. Plus 1241 equals 100. Okay, so dapat 0 ang 0 yung right side natin. So subtract tayo 100 to both sides. Okay, subtract 100 to both sides, so therefore equal 0 na to. And then 1241 minus 100, that is 1141. Okay, so hanapin na natin yung sagot. Ito, i-rewrite na lang naman natin ito, di ba? Hirap magsulat gamit yung So, i-rewrite lang natin to minus plus 1141. So, 25x squared plus 4y squared minus 350x minus 16y plus 1141. So, that is letter A. Okay, so, wait. Integral of x squared plus 1 over x squared dx from 2 to 5. Okay, so meron lang tayong direct formula para dito. So, ang gagamitin lang natin na formula is integral of u to the n du. So, that is equal to u to the n plus 1 over n plus 1 plus c. Since meron definite ito, so from a to b yan. Okay, so from A to B, so ito yung lower limit, ito yung upper limit. So, isa-substitute lang yung B tsaka A. Then, isa-subtract yung A. Okay? So, use this formula. So, but first, yung 1 over x squared gawin natin sa form na u to the n. So, yung x squared magiging u to the negative, x to the negative 2. Okay? So, this will become integral of, we have x squared plus x raised to negative 2, then we have dx from 2 to 5. Okay, so now apply na natin ang integral dahil meron naman tayong direct formula para dyan. So therefore we have ito na siya, u to the n du. So we have x squared, so that will become x to the 2 plus 1, so we have x cubed over 3 plus x raised to negative 2 plus 1, so that is negative 1 over negative 1 from 2 to 5. Okay, so just simplify. So we have, simplify lang natin. So we have x cubed over 3. So positive and negative, so that is minus, and then put x to the negative 1 in the denominator. Make it positive. So 1 over x raised to, or raised to, from 2, wala yung ano. Okay, so from 2 to 5. Medyo nahirapan ako magsulat dito sa ano. Ayan, so just substitute 5 to x and then substitute 2 to x. So sasubtract lang natin yung nasa ilalim. Okay, so therefore we have, so equal na siya sa, so substitute yung 5 muna. So we have 5 cubed over 3 minus 1 fifth. Tama? Then minus, substitute naman natin yung 2. So substitute yung 2 sa x. So we have 2 cubed over 3 minus 1 half. Okay, so just simplify. So we have 5 cubed, 5 times 5 times 5, we have 125 over 3 minus 1 fifth. Let's remove the grouping symbol. So wala na tong dito, wala na yung grouping symbol dyan. So we have minus 2 cubed over 3, so that is minus 2 cubed, so that is 8 over 3. Then minus minus, so that is plus 1 half. Okay, so let us combine the denominator of 3. So we have 125 minus 8, so that is equal to, so ilan lang yon? 117. 125 minus 8, so we have 117 over 3 minus 1 fifth plus 1 half. So now get the LCD. Oh, what is the LCD? 3, 5, and 2. So 3, 5, and 2, the LCD is 30. Right? Okay, so LCD is 30. So 30 divided by 3 is 10 times 117. So we have 1170. Minus 30 divided by 5 is 6 times 1, 6. 30 divided by 2 is 15. So plus 15. So therefore, so just combine the numerator. 1170 minus 6 plus 15. So 1179. So pwede kayo mag-calculator dito 1179 over 30. So change lang natin sa ano yan, 1179 divided by 30. So we have 39.3. So the answer is 39. So may remainder tayong 3. So 3 over 10. So therefore the answer is letter D, 39 and 3/10. Okay? So next, number 15. Find the range of the function y equals 3x minus 5. So parang hindi na kailangan ng solution dito, no? Kasi ano ba ang domain, yun yung possible values of x. Ang range naman, possible values of y. So kung saan may value yung y, pag din-drawing natin. Ang graph ng y equals 3x minus 5, linear yan. So ibig sabihin, dire-diretso yung graph niyan from left to right, from sa bottom hanggang sa pinakamataas, may graph yan. So therefore, ang domain at range niyan ay all real numbers. So hindi na kailangang isolve yan. So automatic, pag linear, all real numbers ang domain and range natin. Okay? So wag lang horizontal line. So basta hindi horizontal line at vertical line. So ang domain and range nun ay all real numbers. Okay, so number 16. So medyo madali lang. F of n equals 2n cubed minus 3. for n equals 2. So evaluate f of n equals 2n cubed minus 3 for n equals 2. So just substitute n equals 2. Substitute 2 for every n. So therefore, we have f of 2 equals 2. So yung n palitan lang ng 2 times 2 cubed minus 3. So napakasimple pala nito. So 2 times 2 cubed, we have 2 times 2 times 2. So that is 8 minus 3. Therefore, we have 2 times 8, we have 16. Minus 3 equals 13. So therefore, the answer is letter C. Next, number 17. Okay, find the distance between the line 3x minus y equals 0 and the point 2, negative 4. So, ang formula ng distance between a point and a line, so ang formula ng distance is equal to, so A, x sub 1 plus B, y sub 1 plus C over square root of A squared plus B squared. Okay, so actually, meron ditong plus or minus. And then, ang sign ng nito ay opposite ng sign ng C. Pero wala namang sign yung C dito. So, ano ba yung A, B, C? So, ito yan. Nasa standard form dapat AX plus BY plus C equals 0. Okay, so ito yan. Yung line na 3x minus y equals 0. So, ang A natin dito is 3. Ang B natin is the coefficient of y, which is negative 1. And then, ang C natin, wala tayong C. So, ang C ay 0 lang. Okay, then 2 and negative 4. So, ito yung ating x sub 1 and then y sub 1. So, substitute lang natin yan sa formula. So, substitute sa formula, yan ang distance na natin yan. Distance between a line and a point. So, just substitute all the given. So, we have A is 3. And then x sub 1 is 2. Then we have B is negative 1. So minus 1 times y sub 1 is negative 4. So we don't have the value of C. So this is only, okay, so just write 0. Or pwede nang hindi isulat yan. All over is square root of A. So again, A is 3. So we have 3 squared plus B is negative 1. So, negative 1 square. Okay, so now simplify. So, we have 3 times 2, we have 6. Negative 1 minus, negative 1 times negative 4, so we have positive 4. Over square root of 3 squared, so that is 9. And then negative 1 squared, so that is 1. So, therefore, we have 10 over square root of 10. Okay? 10 over square root of 10. Ba, wala sa choices. So, paano yan pag wala sa choices? So, 10 over square root of 10, tandaan, ang 10 pwede yung isulat as square root of 10 times square root of 10. Tama? Ang 10 ay square root of 10 over square root of 10. So, divided by square root of 10, so we can cancel out the common square root of 10. So, therefore, the answer is square root of 10. So, the answer is letter A. Okay, so ang ginamit na lang natin dito kasi positive na lang kasi distance naman yung pinag-uusapan, so wala namang direction. So, positive na lang. Okay, so next, number 18. Find the area of the region bounded by the curves y equals x squared and y equals x. So remember that the formula for area is upper curve, integral of upper curve minus lower curve. So ano ba ang graph niyang y equals x squared and y equals x? So parabola yan, tsaka yung tsaka straight line na naghahati sa first quadrant and third quadrant. Okay, so pag ginrap natin yan, so medyo hindi sakto yung graph ko dito ha, kasi ano lang ito, hirap magsulat gamit yung ano. Hindi blackboard ang gamit ko, hirap. Ayan, so pagkasensya nyo na kung hindi yan pantay. So, ay ano ba yan, parang napipindot ko. So, ito yung y equals x. Layo. ulit. Part 3. Part 3 tuloy. Yan. So, ang graph niyan, ito yung parabola kasi, ito yung graph niyan. Punta dito. Tapos, yung y equals x naman, ganyan naman yan. Ayan. So, yung area na hinahanap natin, ito lang kapirasong to. Yung kapirasong yan yung hinahanap natin na area. So kung mapapansin nyo, yung area na nasa taas, yung area, upper curve natin ay yung y equals x. So ito yung upper curve natin. Ito naman yung lower curve. So ang formula ng area niyan ay integral ng upper curve. So upper curve ito, yung y equals x, then yung parabola nasa ilalim. Ano? So upper curve minus lower curve. So ang upper curve in terms of y, so we have x minus x squared. So y equals x squared. So x minus x squared dx from 0 dahil ang point of intersection ng dalawa 0 tsaka 1. So we have dito yung 0, dito yung 1. So paano nakuha yung 0 at 1? Eh di equate natin, di ba? Y equals x squared and y equals 1. So equate lang natin yan. So x squared, dahil they are both equal to y, so equate, so x squared equals x. Then solve for x, so subtract x to both sides, so we have x squared minus x equals 0. Then factor, so we have x times factor out x, so we have x minus 1 equals 0. So therefore, the possible values of x are, equate each to 0, x equals 0, or x minus 1 equals 0, or simply x equals 1. So that's why ang limits natin ay 0 to 1. Okay, so just get the integral. So kagaya ng kanina, u to the n du lang yan. So integral of u to the n du, integral of u to the n du, so that is equal to u to the n plus 1 over n plus 1. Okay? From 0 to 1. Okay, so therefore we have the integral is of x is x raised to 1 plus 1, so x squared over 2 minus integral of x cubed, so that is x cubed over 3 from 0 to 1. Ayan, medyo maingay yung aso sa labas. Ayan, so therefore substitute natin yung 1 and 0. So we have, so x, so we have 1 square over 2 minus 1 cube over 3. And then, subtract natin yung 0. Parang pag 0, mawawala lang siya. Kasi we have 0, 0 square, so that is 0 over 2, 0. Minus 0 cube, so 0 over 3, 0 pa rin. So 0 na lang itong nandito. So just simplify. So simplify na lang natin. So 1 squared, so we have equal siya sa 1 half minus 1 cube, so 1/3. Then, so to subtract, so gawin lang natin yung butterfly para mas madali na. Kino-cross multiply lang po yan. Yung butterfly technique na yan. So 1 times 3, so we have 3, copy the sign, minus 2 times 1 is 2, over 2 times 3 is 6, so therefore the answer is 1 over 6 square units. So therefore the answer is letter A, 1/6. Okay, so next, number 19, solve the system 2x plus 4y equals 8 and 6x minus 4y equals 24. So marami tayong ways para isolve ito. Pero parang pinakamadali, pag nag-solve kayo ng system of equation, tingnan nyo yung mga coefficients. 2x, 4y. Sa kabila, 6x, negative 4y. So di ba parehas silang may 4y. So ganun lagi pag mag-solve kayo ng system of equation, tingnan nyo yung coefficients. Pag may parehas, edi all we have to do is add or subtract. So dito, sa case na to, i-add na lang natin kasi we have positive 4y and negative 4y. So pag in-add natin yun, makakancel na agad. So we have 2x plus 4y, equation 1 equals 8. And then we have 6x minus 4y equals 24. So pag in-add natin yan, so we have 4y minus 4y, so cancel out na to. 2x plus 6x equals 8x. And then we have 8 plus 24, so we have 32. Then divide both sides by 8. Okay, so divide both sides by 8. Therefore, x is equal to 4. Okay, so nasa na yung x equals 4? Yun. So meron tayong x equals 4. Ito lang yung answer na x equals 4, no? So malamang ito na yan. So check natin kung y equals 0 nga. So substitute kahit saan. So sa equation 1 na lang. So we have 2. So this is the equation 1. 2x plus 4y minus 8 equals 8. So 2 times 4 plus 4y equals 8. So 0 nga ang kakalabasan. Kasi 2 times 4 is 8 plus 4y equals 8. Subtract 8 to both sides. So, mawawala na siya. Subtract 8 to both sides. So, therefore, we have 4y equals 0. Therefore, divide both sides by 4. Y equals 0. So, divided by 4 is 1. Divided by 4 is still 0. Okay, so therefore, the answer is x equals 4 and y equals 0. Letter A. Siyempre, pag ganyan ang lumabas sa choices, automatic na yan. Yan na yung sagot kasi x equals 4. Yung B, C, and X hindi naman 4. So, letter A na yung sagot dyan. So, para makatipid kayo ng konting oras sa totoong letter, no? Yun na yung answer nun. So, number 20, find the equation of the x-axis. So, wala namang isosolve dito. Equation of the x-axis, di ba, pag horizontal line, ano ba yung x-axis? Horizontal line, ano? So, pag horizontal line, ang equation niyan ay y. Y equals A. So, A kung saan man dumaan na value ng ano yan, ng y-intercept, ano? So, kapag y-axis naman, ang equation equation ng vertical line is x equals, so kahit anong constant, x equals b. So, find the equation of the y-axis. So, syempre, yun yung dadaan yun sa y-intercept na 0. So, therefore, y equals 0 ang sagot natin. So, equation ng x-axis, y equals 0. Equation naman ng y-axis is x equals 0. So, baligtaran yon. X-axis is y equals 0. Y-axis is x equals 0. Okay, so next, number 20. So, last slide na pala ito. So, 5 numbers. So, find a third degree equation with integral coefficients. Integer dapat, having the given number of roots, 1/2 and -5 plus I. So, third degree. So, lahat ng choices natin, ayan. So, x cube lahat. So, di ba, kapag may imaginary tayo, nasa na yung cursor? Yun. So, ang roots natin, 1/2, tsaka -5 plus I. Pero, tandaan nyo, kapag ang roots ay imaginary, pair lagi yon. So, therefore, ang roots natin dito, meron din yung minus. -5. Yan. So, -5 plus or minus I yan. Okay? So, since parang isi-solve natin to pabalik. So, kung ang roots natin ay kung ang roots natin ay 1/2, ibig sabihin, may factor tayo na x minus 1/2. Okay? Kasi sinusolve natin yung 0 yan eh. So, pabalik ang pagsasolve niya. So, may factor tayo na x minus 1/2. So, solve naman natin itong -5 plus or minus I. So, pabalik, isosolve natin. So, we have x equals -5 plus or minus I. I is imaginary. So, I is square root of -1. Tama? So, sulat natin, x equals -5 plus or minus square root of -1. So, solve natin pabalik. So, paano ba napapunta dyan? Add 5 to both sides. So, para mapapunta siya dito sa left side, add 5. So, we have x plus 5 equals plus or minus square root of -1. Okay? So, next, square naman natin both sides. So, square both sides. So, para mawala na yung square root. So, x plus 5 square. So, we have square of binomial. So, square the first term plus twice the product of first and the second. So, x times 5 times 2. So, that is 10x plus square of 5. So, that is 25 equals plus or minus. So, positive na lang yan. In-square mo ang square root. So, therefore, equal na lang siya sa -1. Okay, so, gawin natin 0 ito. So, therefore, we have x squared plus 10x. Add 1 to both sides. So, add 1. Magwawala na to. Add 1 dito. So, magiging plus 26 equals 0. So, ito rin. Kaya tayo may root na 1/2. So, ibig sabihin kasi niyan, x minus 1/2 equals 0. So, pag sinolve natin pabalik, all we have to do now is multiply these two factor or the two roots or the three roots, x minus 1/2. Ito, pair lagi. So, pag minultiply natin yan, so yun na yung magiging ano natin. Okay, so therefore, ito na siya. X minus 1/2. Multiply lang natin. So, we have x squared plus 10x plus 26 equals 0. Kasi yung roots niyan, 0 yan, di ba? So, meron tayong denominator na 2. So, multiply both sides of the equation by 2. So, So multiply both sides of the equation by 2 para makancel yung denominator na 2. So we have 2x minus 1. So ito, just copy. So we have x squared plus 10x plus 26 equals 0. Okay, so just multiply na lang natin yan. So pag minultiply yan, yun ang magiging sagot. So dito na lang ang gulo ng solusyon natin, no? Pabalik. Simula dito natin yung sulat, hindi kasi kasya eh, no? So multiply lang natin. So simpleng multiplication lang yan. So we have x squared plus 10x. Yung vertical lang gawin natin para mas madali. Plus 26 times 2x minus 1. Yan, so yung vertical para nakaayos na eh, no? So 2x times x squared, we have 2x cubed plus 2x times 10x. We have 20x squared plus 2x times 26, we have 52x. Then negative 1, so just copy, change the sign lang. So we have, pagtapat-tapitan na natin, negative x squared minus 10x. And then negative 1 times 26, negative 26. Then combine na natin. So dito na tayo sa answer tumingin. 2x cubed. Ay, doon pala sa answer, ayun na agad oh. 2x cubed. Ay mga choices oh. 2x cubed, 3x cubed, x cubed, x cubed. Eh di ito na agad pala. So minsan sa choices din, makikita nyo na yung sagot pala eh, no? So pag inano natin yung sakto lahat yan. 20x squared minus x squared. So ayan, 19x squared yan. 52 minus 10, so that is 42. So we have negative 26 equals 0. Okay, so therefore, this is the answer. Third degree equation with roots 1/2 and negative 5 plus I. So tandaan, pag may I, laging partner yan ha. Pair lagi yon. Okay, so the answer is, ayan, so the answer is letter A. So number 22, find the equation of the circle with diameter determined by the line segment joining 3/4 and 3/4 so and 7/0. So yun yung diameter. So ibig sabihin, ang diameter, para makuha natin ang equation ng circle, ang equation kasi ng circle ganito, x minus h squared plus y minus k squared equals r squared. So hk is the center. So kung meron tayong given na dalawang number, tapos yung dalawang ordered pair natin, dalawang point ay dulo daw ng diameter. So find the equation of the circle with diameter determined by the line segment joining 3/4 and 7/0. So diameter yan. So para makuha natin yung center, kunin lang natin yung midpoint. Midpoint nito. So pagkuha ng midpoint, kukunin lang natin yung average niyan. Okay, so first get the midpoint. So paano ba ang symbol ng midpoint? So ganito na lang. Ayan, so yung average yan eh, no? So midpoint ng x and midpoint ng y. So average lang yun. So this is the x sub 1, x sub 2, y sub 1, y sub 2. Okay? So kunin nyo lang ang midpoint, ang 3 and 7. So therefore we have 3 plus 7 divided by 2. And then we have, sa y naman, 4 plus 0. 4 plus 0 divided by 2. So therefore, the midpoint or the center of the circle, so we have 3 plus 7 is 10, divided by 2 is 5. 4 plus 0 is 4, divided by 2 is 2. So therefore, the center of the circle is 5, 2. So papalit lang natin yung 5 dito, yung k naman 2. So tingnan nyo na yung mga answer natin. So we have 5 and 2. Minus 5 minus 2 dapat. So minus 5 minus 2. So sa choices, again, tingnan nyo yung choices. Minus 5 minus 2. So, ang umeksakto lang sa minus 5 minus 2 is letter A. Pero pakita natin na ang radius natin ay 8. So, paano ba kuhanin ang radius? So, may given na tayo. Given na natin, ito yung center. Ito yung center and then, i-partner natin sa isang endpoint. Ito yung kahit alin dito sa dalawa, kunin nyo ang distance. So, use the distance formula. Square root of, ayan, x sub 1 minus x sub 2 squared plus, kahit magkabaligtad to kasi naka-square, y sub 1 minus y sub 2 square. So, ayan ang formula ng distance. So, kunin natin ang distance ng radius natin. So we have, so ang x, ang gamitin natin 7, 0, tsaka 5, 2. So kahit magkabaligtad yan, 5 minus 7 or 7 minus 5. Dahil naka-square, kaya pwedeng mabaligtad. So 5 minus 7, 5 minus 7 squared plus, so 5 minus 7 squared and then 2 minus 0 squared. So 2 minus 0 squared. So therefore, the distance is 5 minus 7, so that is negative 2 times negative 2 is 4. Then plus 2 minus 0 is 2, squared is another 4. So therefore, the distance is square root of 8. So now, meron na tayong h and k, meron na rin tayong r. So ang r natin is square root of 8. So pag sinubstitute natin, so substitute lang natin dito. So therefore, we have x minus h, so that is 5, squared plus y minus 2 squared equals r is square root of 8. Square root of 8 is square. So syempre, makakancel na itong square root tsaka square. So matira na lang ay 8. So therefore, the answer is x minus 5 squared plus y minus 2 squared equals 8. So yun yung sagot, letter A. So number 23, medyo simple lang. Simplify x squared minus y squared divided by x minus y. So di ba, difference of two perfect square? So difference of two perfect square, so that is x plus y times x minus y. Difference of two perfect square yan. Direct formula na yan. Over x minus y. So we can cancel out x minus y and x minus y. So therefore, the answer is letter D, x plus y. Then next, number 24, find the zero of the linear function. So find the zero, so just equate to 0. Negative 5x plus 10 equals 0. So solve for x, so ilipat lahat sa right side, x lang ang matitira. So, or we can move negative 5x to the other side para maging positive. Add 5x to both sides or simply transpose. So negative 5x, so will become positive 5x. So therefore, 10 is equal to 5x. Divide both sides by 5 para mawala ang 5. X na lang ang matitira. So therefore, 10 divided by 5, 2 equals x, or x equals 2. So therefore, the answer is letter B. Okay, so last number, which pair of x and y is a solution of the following set of equation? Pair of x and y, so kagaya nga ng sabi ko kanina, kapag ganyan, tingnan nyo mabuti ang values ng x and y. Observe nyo muna. So we have 3x and plus 2y equals 7, 4x plus y equals 6. So madaling isolve to by elimination. Kasi ito, 2y, yung kabila naman is y. So just multiply the equation 2. Objective natin pag nagsosolve, kailangan magawa yung parehas yung coefficient. So itong equation number 2, multiply natin ang equation number 2 by 2. So multiply equation 2 by 2, then subtract. Okay, so we now have 3x. So this equation number 1, just copy, equals 7. Then equation number 2 multiply by 2. So we have 4x will become 8x. And then y will become plus 2y. And then 6 will become 12. Okay, then subtract. O para mas madali, subtract natin pataas. Pwede naman niyang isubtract pababa, pwede rin pataas. Kung mapapansin nyo kasi, 3x and 8x magiging negative pa, no? 7 and 12 negative pa rin. So, parehas lang yan, isubtract nyo pataas. So, 2y minus 2y, 0 na to. Then 8x minus 3x, so 5x. Then 12 minus 7, so that is 5. So, therefore, divide both sides by 5. So, 5 divided by 5 is 1, so therefore, x is equal to 1. So, next, when x equals 1, so solve for y. So, in equation number 2, we have 4x plus y equals 6. So, solve for y, x is 1. So, we have substitute 1 for x. So, we have 4 times 1 plus y equals 6. So, therefore, we have 4 plus y equals 6. Subtract 4 to both sides. So, therefore, y is equal to 6 minus 4 equals 2. So, therefore, the answer is 1, 2. X equals 1, y equals 2. The answer is letter C. Okay, so that's all. So sana may natutunan kayo. So ito pa lang ang part 1 ng Let Reviewer for Math Majors. So marami pa akong i-upload na mga bagong video. So sa ngayon, sorry muna at medyo pangit yung sulat ko kasi hindi pa ako masyadong sanay dito sa gamit kong pen. Gamit ko yung PowerPoint kasi itong pen, hirap. So nag-a-adjust pa. Okay, so thank you for watching and good luck sa lahat ng mga magte-take ng mga board exams sa kailan ba? June or September? So kung kailan man, so good luck sa inyong lahat. So thank you for watching and sana supportahan nyo ako sa mga susunod pang mga videos. Okay, bye-bye and God bless.